Ranking the best offensive line in Madden 23. Today's going to be a really important video. In my opinion, I think offensive line this year matters way more than it has in years past, especially if you just want to have a decent time playing the game. Now, today we're going to build two lineups. The first one is going to be just overall who I think is the best stats-wise at each position. And then the second lineup is going to be based off AP value and certain abilities they get. Now, right before we go over the first lineup, I do want to go ahead and shout out the comment of the day. Now, we're going to start off with left tackle. The offensive lineman that's the best stats-wise, in my opinion, is actually going to be Tony Baselli. So, what stats are we looking for offensive linemen? What ones really matter? Height and weight do play a factor, and we'll just leave him compared to Trent Williams right here. Tony Baselli is 6'7", 322. He has 92 strength. Strength matters, 92 strength. Now for pass block, run block, what ratings of these matter? So with pass block specifically, you don't need to look at this rating. Pass block by itself really does nothing. Pass block power and pass block finesse is really what matters. And you can test this out yourself. You could go 99 pass block with 0 of these ratings, but then 0 pass block, 99 of these ratings, and see the difference yourself. But logically speaking, just think about it. When they're going up against the defensive line in a pass rush setting, what two things does the defensive line have that work against the offensive line? It's going to be power moves and finesse moves. Pass block power counters the power moves. Pass block finesse counters the finesse moves. Now, when we go over to run block, it's the opposite. Run block power, run block finesse doesn't matter. The only rating that matters is run block. Now again, think of this logically. Why does that work? Because in a run block setting, yeah, there's things like impact blocking that go against each other, but it's really run block versus just regular block shed. So those are the ratings that matter for offensive line. And you can see Tony Baselli is just really balanced all the way across the board. Has 90 pass block power, 92 pass block finesse, and 91 run block. And compared to Trent Williams's pass block stats really just, I don't want to say lack because they're still really good, but Tony Baselli's is better. Now moving on to left guard, the best one stats wise is going to go ahead and be Randall McDaniel. Randall McDaniel is 6'3", 287. I do like my lineman to be over 300 pounds. But Randall McDaniel was so good stats-wise that, you know, it's not a big deal. 91 strength on him with 90 pass block power, 92 pass block finesse, and 93 run block. All really nice. Now we're going to move on to center. The best one in the game is Russ Grimm. Russ Grimm has 90 strength, 91 pass block power, 91 pass block finesse, and 93 run block. And you compare him to all the other centers across the board, his stats stand out the most. Now, something to note on centers, we have to introduce a new stat that actually matters, and that stat is going to be the awareness rating. You want a center with high awareness, and I'm pretty sure Russ Grimm does have the highest awareness in the game as well. What awareness does on your center is it actually replaces the awareness rating of your lowest offensive lineman. And what this leads to, in my opinion, is just overall like more consistent and better pass protection. And it might just be a placebo, it might just be something that's in my head, but I do know that the awareness rating does replace the lowest offensive lineman one, and in my opinion, it does make a difference. Now we're going to go over to right guard, the best one in the game, Jahri Evans. Jahri Evans, he's 1.49 mil. Really his only competition is going to be Brandon Sheriff right here. So Jahri Evans versus Brandon Sheriff. Let's take a look at him. So Jahri Evans, 6'4", 318. He's an inch shorter, but height really doesn't matter on offensive lineman. He's 3 pounds heavier though, which we like the thicker offensive lineman. So Jahri Evans also has 90 strength. This time has 88 awareness. But again, if you have Russ Grimm at center and he's your lowest overall awareness player, it could get bumped up to 93. Now he has an 89 pass block power, 90 pass block finesse, and 89 run block. Really, it's a one pass block power difference between the two. Jahri Evans, why is he like double the price of Brandon Sheriff? We'll go over that a little bit later. Obviously, it's because he's like an LTD and there's not a lot on the block right now, but there is another reason for that as well. And rounding out the right tackle position is going to be Willie Anderson. Willie Anderson, 6'5", 340, has 91 strength, 94 pass block power, 88 pass block finesse, and 90 run block. Really good stats all the way across the board. Really top end stats for that right tackle position. So this right here, if you're not rocking abilities on your offensive line, is the best you could get in Ultimate Team, man. But as we all know, the edge threat, the double or nothing, there's so much ability spam in the game right now. We need to build an offensive line that's going to counter those abilities. And that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to get it started at left tackle. At left tackle, this time, it has to be Trent Williams. So Trent Williams, a little bit worse stats-wise than Tony Baselli, right? So he has less strength. He's 2 pounds lighter. He has less pass block power, less pass block finesse. He does have a little bit better run block, but the pass blocking isn't there. So why would Trent Williams be able to counter the meta more than Tony Baselli if he's worse stats wise? Well, Trent Williams gets 1 AP Edge Pro. That's just 1 AP Edge Pro is some of the best value in the game, because I'm gonna be honest, whether you're a no money spend player or you have a God Squad, getting 2 edge protectors on your field to help counter this meta leads to just a much more fun game experience, man. Because I'm gonna be honest, playing with my no money spend team, going up against the God Squads with edge strat, double or nothing combined together was some of the worst times I've had playing Madden. But as soon as I was able to get some edge pros on the field, I got consistent time in the pocket, and I wasn't just getting shedded by someone sending 3 every play. It was a lot more fun, and I just overall enjoyed the game a lot more. So I honestly think the left tackle and right tackle are going to be 2 of your most important positions on your team. You need to get the 2 people at tackles, like left guard, center, right guard. You don't necessarily need these people with abilities, but left tackle and right tackle, please listen to me. These 2 gotta be on your team. And with that being said, we are gonna go over to right tackle right here. At right tackle, we're gonna go ahead, flip the natural position off, and we are going to get the newest 1 AP Edge Pro in the game, Andrew Thomas. You could flip this either or. You could play Andrew Thomas at left tackle, Trent Williams at right. It doesn't matter what he's looking like stats wise. 6'5", 315. That's nice. 89 pass block power, 88 pass block finesse, 90 run block. All pretty good stats, but the stats don't matter. The thing that matters on Andrew Thomas is getting that 1 AP Edge Pro. So even if you have to play him out of position, or you have to play Trent Williams out of position, it really shouldn't deter you from doing that, because of the fact that the 1 AP Edge Pro is what matters most, because that's what's going to counter these abilities that everyone's using. So I think Andrew Thomas and Trent Williams needed on the team, man. I know they aren't necessarily the best stats wise at each tackle position, but ability wise, they're going to make you have a lot better time on the game. Now we're going to go ahead and go to left guard. Left guard is actually going to stay the same with Randall McDaniel. So not only is Randall McDaniel the best stats wise, what can Randall McDaniel get that's so good? If you power him up, he can actually get 1 AP threat detector, which threat detector is actually a great ability in the game. It highlights blitzers on 3rd and 4th down, and you know, like whether it be dollar, 335 wide is coming back, nickel normal. Being able to know whether your opponent is blitzing or not on 3rd and 4th down really helps out a lot. It can help you set up pass pro on some of the most important downs in the game. Now let's go over to center right here. Center once again is going to stay the same. Russ Grimm. Russ Grimm was even more valuable a couple days ago before Andrew Thomas came out. He gets 2 AP Secure Protector. Now let's talk about Secure Protector. Secure Protector is the counter for every single ability in the game for the most part, pass rush wise. It counters double or nothing. It counters edge threat. It counters the combo of both of those as well. Edge Pro isn't the best first double or nothing, so you could potentially play Russ Grimm at one of these tackle spots if you are playing up against like Leonard Floyd or something, right? But I think Edge Pros can hold it down to a point where that's not really needed. But in a previous video, I was talking about how Secure Protector counters inside stuff. I believe it was my best O-line ability video, and I was told it doesn't, but from what I've played and what I've seen, inside stuff doesn't light up for Secure Protector, and I honestly don't think inside stuff is good this year at all, unless you're rocking like 3 of them on your defensive line. But yeah, Secure Protector is probably the best offensive line ability in the game. Gets it for 2 AP, insane value. And at right guard, best value is Jari Evans. So Jari Evans, once again, so left guard through right guard is going to stay the same. Jari Evans gets 1 AP identifier, or also 1 AP all day. All day is a pretty nice ability, but 1 AP identifier, really nice to have as well. So potentially for like the best blocking you could get, you could rock 1 AP Edge Pro, 1 AP Edge Pro, 1 AP Threat Detector, 2 AP Secure Protector, 1 AP Identifier, or in total 6 AP on your offensive line. Are you willing to spend that on your offensive line? You don't necessarily have to. I think the 2 most important things are the 2 1 AP Edge Pros, and then these guys in the middle can stay the exact same, and I think they're going to be perfectly fine. But yeah, y'all, that has been my video talking about offensive line Ultimate Team. Hopefully I was able to help you. Hopefully this can lead to you having a little bit more fun on the game. If you did enjoy the video though, you enjoy content like this, want to stay up to date with the best cards in the game, make sure to go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. If y'all want to see me play with an offensive line just like this, make sure to go ahead, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. We've been grinding the streams over there, so I would greatly appreciate that. If you don't feel like heading over to the Twitch right now, you guys want another video to watch, check this one out right here. I rank the best defensive tackles in Madden 23.